Bust 3 shots for the purge, never cheap shots for the purge. You taking cheap shots for the burn? We got the streets watching the purge, making weed hot in return. Haters on the sideline, keep watching, observe. Keeping company with ops on the curb. We not for the herbs, like celery, rocking the burbs. Brother, we clocking and earn, locking and turn.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
In a world where a black woman who's never had kids of her own and built a career on locking folks up can be president.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I thought she wasn't black. Isn't that the new? Well, anyway, welcome to another Purge of the BS. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be silent right now, but it is. So whether it is or not, it doesn't matter because the Purge of the BS must begin again. So as usual, I must invite my boys, Bricks, Bravo, gentlemen, would you please, hold on a second, hold on. Would you join me in another Purge of the BS?
Please!
There we go. Okay, all right.
There it is. That's the guy.
We're back. Guys, it is going to be a purge-erific time tonight. We got some stuff to talk about. You already know what's happening with the White House situation. We got...
the what house again? Excuse me?
That house. The White House. I got a karate baddie tonight. Y'all gonna love that. I got
karate, some say.
Yeah, I took it a little bit outside. You know, I got some original music, so to speak, for some people of a guy that you might have seen before on
Mel Torme.
Nah, his name is Spinner Guy. So, well, that's not really his name, but you're going to find out later. So, if you tuned in, yeah.
Never heard that since Night Court. Yeah.
So, nonetheless, if you tuned in, we got a show for you tonight. So, make sure you like and subscribe, bang the bell, drop us a comment, hit us up on the subreddit, all that good stuff. And now that I've said it, we can get into this Purge of the BS. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, why not?
We're going to dive into it a little bit because there have been some recent changes in
Hold on a
the
second,
government.
God damn it. Bravo is in Puerto Rico, or is he?
How do you know?
Like Elon says, man, I think I have every right to withhold my assassination coordinates.
There you go.
Well played.
So the world may never know. The world may never know. So, guys, we're going to dive into it a little bit, but before we take 2 steps in, I want to take 1 step in because I recently heard
pause on numerous ways.
Well, you know what? Let me continue. Let me push further in, and then we see where I go.
No, never. Never that. Just not that.
Okay. All right. Well, I already got the head in, so you're going to just have to let me do what I do.
Okay.
It is what it is.
All right.
This is where it goes
train wreck.
So check this out, guys. So recently, because of, some law changes, they have shut down the DEI programs. You know what DEI programs are, right? The diversity, equity, inclusion. Which was like affirmative action, that kind of situation. They apparently shut all those programs down. Like they're not supposed to do that anymore. So
yeah, all right.
But they turned all the programs into like something with the same name, but not quite. Like they literally went through a loophole. I don't have the names with me now. I'll give them to you later. But
what, like affirmative activities?
Right, like stuff like that. Like they switched up a letter, a word
positive
here and
motion.
there.
Yeah,
affirmation
action.
And instead of like diversity, equity, and inclusion, it's like, generalities and extra people. It's like they use the term but not use the term. It's really slick.
I think they changed it to the new acronym is NWJ.
What's that? I need to know what it is. I don't know what it is.
The last one is jobs.
Oh. Well, speaking of DEI hiring situations,
Do it yourself. I'm a big fan.
no, we're going to
I
talk
prefer
about.
YDI. You do it.
Right.
No,
Right.
you know who's doing it right now, because the population is splitting down the middle, so to speak, over this Kamala Harris going up against Donald Trump. Kamala.
Palmolive.
I mean, I don't know. I never spoke
I always
to her.
use
She's never
Kamala on my
corrected me.
hands. That's why they're soft.
Right.
Well, I do dishes. It softens.
Yeah.
Why do you do dishes?
Let's
right,
keep it 100%, guys. Let's keep it 100%. There's a lot of people who are.
Can you really say let's keep it 100%? Colloquially speaking, that's all way off based.
I don't follow.
It's just keep it 100. When you add the percent, I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, once I add the percentage?
Yeah, you shouldn't have added the percentage.
Okay. All right.
you.
Well, I'll remove the percentage and just keep it 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
You lost all of your fans.
Right. With percentage.
Right.
Okay. So we might lose some fans tonight if we truly discuss this topic.
Well, I don't want to lose fans.
Well, we don't want to
I think
lose
I already shook him with the intro, so don't worry about it.
Right.
a little bit. And honestly, I think she's a better candidate than Joe Biden.
Well, Joe Biden was sleeping. Come on, man. Be nice.
Right. But
Joe Biden was a corpse being puppeted by a hamster.
she's still a better candidate than Joe Biden.
Yeah, but so is
Yes,
Ronald
that's
McDonald.
not a high bar. You literally have to dig.
I mean, but what are you going to do?
To the bar that she has to
Look,
cross
man,
over.
let's be real. This is America. This is woke America. This is 2024 America. She's the vice
Don't get you
president.
slipping now.
Yeah. No, listen, let me finish. Okay?
Uh-huh.
She's the vice president.
Hold up.
She's a woman.
Supposed to do that.
All right? She's a woman of color. All right? And she is the vice president already.
Cute,
If you were to,
I think that should
if
be-
you were trying to put somebody in the space to run, if you put someone ahead of her, you couldn't put like just any other woman.
Well, you can put Michelle Obama there because
because she's
Trump's
black.
wife
The
gave
problem
Michelle
is,
Obama
It's because
speech, so they
she's,
back her.
but it's only because she's. To be honest,
No.
it's because it's a black woman. That's the only person.
Here's the thing. I want to add this. I do have my problems with Kamala. Yes, but she is the best choice. Not only because she's not 1,000 years old, she can speak in coherent sentences. You know what I mean? She knows her way around a law or two. Not only that, it's not even the black. Not even that she's black or that she's Jamaican, you know what I mean, and Indian heritage. Not even any of those things. It's the fact that the war chest can be transferred to her with no problem. Any other candidate that came outside could not have that transfer over to him as easily. This is really the same ticket running. It's just shifting the lead. So
I
she
hear
can
what you're
use that
saying.
war chest, that 95 million that was there before the record-breaking fundraisers the day of Biden dropping out. So yeah. So that's why I'm like, this is the best choice.
Have you
thought it
seen
wasn't
the
gonna happen
porno
because
shots
I
of
just
her
believe in the
recently?
worst in people.
Whoa, what?
The Pono
What?
shots of her recently.
Nah, I'm not. We're not doing that.
Those are very
not
entertaining.
gonna do that.
You look at her
But
different.
did she? Did it was the one where she fell out the coconut tree?
I didn't see that one. But what I'm talking about is the one where she's leaning over the desk in the Oval Office and she's got like the stockings with the little clips up on her.
Oh my God!
You got a little bit of a
Does
tummy on it though.
Does that clip exist in the context of what has been?
I don't even know what that
Sorry,
means. Your English was so
these are the
perfect.
clips that's going around the internet about her. You know, it's funny.
Well,
But anyway,
let me just let's.
Wait a minute, what were we talking about again?
Well, I was trying to discuss the recent change in who's running for
Let's
the presidency.
just put it out on the
wanted to-
fucking table. This is a fucking Hail Mary that's going on right now.
Yeah,
she changed the name.
no, but they're gonna put. Here's the thing, and if y'all will give me 30 seconds to complete this thought,
29
promise
That's what I
seconds.
said
Keep it
about wedding night.
100%.
I promise I will finish it. Okay, just
Pause.
give me 30 seconds here. Okay,
Sounds like prom night.
Right.
Here's what my thing is.
Pause.
I understand what this is about, but I also am leery of what's to come as far as the hate mongering, and I'll call it how it is. It'll be one of those similar to how Joe Biden said, if you're not black, you know, if you don't vote for Joe Biden, you're not black, right? It'll be some situation where if you decide that you're not voting for Kamala Harris and you happen to be black, whether you're a man or a woman, doesn't even matter. That'll be a thing. Then it'll be, if you are male, it'll be you don't like women. Then it'll be, you see what I'm saying? And it'll force some people to just try to protect their, I guess, image because they don't want to look a certain way. And I don't want people to vote like that. I think that's
the problem with that line. The problem with that line of arguments is we've been dealing with a zombie for 4 years who wasn't able to verbalize his arguments properly. So we had to lean on the guilt trips. You know what I'm saying? She is able to speak well, eloquently, and prove a point. I mean, she's a lawyer, bro. You know what I mean? So if she just stays on topic, if she speaks to the issues that matter to people, let the other side be racist. Let the other side be sexist. It'll just show their cards.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
You're definitely talking about a person who prepares opening arguments and closing arguments.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Who will because lawyers demonstrate the highest level of trickery. You know what I'm saying? And so I wouldn't want to be in a debate with her.
I don't think Donald Trump will survive a debate with her. Only because Trump is too off the cuff and he'll say something disrespectful. And she'll be the only candidate to turn around and say, "Will you sit your ass down, please?"
You know what bothers me about America? America is not about firsts anymore. Nope. Like, black folks went out and blindly voted for Obama the first time. Like, it would be exciting to me if women would just band together and say, let's put a woman in the White House and see how it goes.
They tried it with Hillary Clinton.
They didn't try nothing. They were Trump supporters.
That's a leap too far, Bricks. The first thing we need all women to do is support WNBA and get the uncles a break.
And we need the women to make sure that they like and subscribe to this channel.
Yeah, we do. But I mean, I'm
equal pay. No, ain't nobody here.
Understand what I'm saying. Clearly, we have proven that there is a team behind every president. Well, there's two teams. There's the team that you can see that's appointed and the team that you cannot see, right? Mm-hmm. So it really doesn't matter who's president, except for the face that you have to present to the rest of the world. Because a lot of people don't understand. Presidents don't do nothing in your county. Presidents deal with the world. So if the president really doesn't do much, it's the powers that be that do all. It don't matter who's sitting in there. Because if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do if you're in there, then all of a sudden you end up with your brains on the back of a Cadillac or something. You know, however they do it. It just is what it is.
But, I want to say this. I'm really hoping this is not going to happen, but I'm really hoping that a bunch of truth is said in this new campaign. Like, I hope she says, "Hey, poor people, poor whites, what do you think that this president is really going to do for you?" You know what I mean? Hey, MAGA folks, what jobs are these immigrants taking that you want? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I mean, let's just say what it is. Hey, poor, back roads, MAGA voters. Do you have an unwanted pregnancy and you want the state to tell you can't get rid of it?
You bring up a great point, good sir. And I'm going to expound on that. I'm going to feel bad. Actually, I kind of feel bad for Trump. And I'm going to tell you why I feel bad for him. Because whatever he does, he's got to remember that that's his support system. So he can make slick ass moves, but he still has to appease those that don't go to the bathroom on golden toilets. Because those are the ones that are not afraid to run up in the Capitol building or the White House. It's like you can do whatever you want to black folks. Black folks have proven we are not going to slaughter police. We are not going to be the aggressor against, other races. We'll kill each other. Like, black folks don't normally tend to care about each other like they care other races. I mean, it just is what it is. But these people, if he does not hold them down, as quickly as they love him is as quickly as they hate him. That's a lot. That's a lot to worry about.
But the whole thing is he will never see them again. He will never see these people again. He's doing his favors.
He's in Florida.
He's doing his favors for the top 1%. He's securing his bags, and he will never see these poor people.
He probably won't live that long. But I mean, I'm telling you right now, if he doesn't do right by them, they're gonna run up in that house screaming this.
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Yo.
That's
Okay. That was unexpected.
But before we go any further, let me ask you a question. Do
Baddie and the Brightlights this week.
Hold on.
I was waiting for that.
One more time.
This nigga got ahead of himself.
I got one for you. And I thought I was going to have to miss it. And thank you for bringing it back, Bricks. Thank you. The applause for Bricks. Applause for Bricks.
I mean, I do what I can.
So, gentlemen, today I have a very special treat. I was perusing the pages of the Tube of You. And
did it get sticky?
Yeah, pause. Don't need to worry about no.
I will neither confirm nor deny anything you are talking about, sir.
I'm just saying, man. You can't just be going perusing willy-nilly around here, man.
Well,
right.
You might get on the registry.
So 100%. I'm into like little shorts and videos and stuff like that. And this chick came across my timeline, right? Her name
Minions
is Rayna Villandingam.
I'm fully impressed.
Vallandingham.
Yeah, nice.
Hold on.
Bring the belt home.
Hold on a second, man. Let's get through it.
Do you see the back meat on that?
Wait a second, man. There's more to it if you let me get through the name.
Jesus.
Her name is Rayna Villandingam. There you go. Rayna Villandingam. She is on YouTube and TikTok and all the other things. She is a 13-time world champion Tae Kwon Do expert. And she's a baddie.
Oh, yeah.
Now, she's pretty bad, though. I can't even lie.
She's super bad. Now, you know I had to get video. You know I had to get video, right? I had to.
All right.
But before I got to that, I just wanted you to see her in her little photos. She always seems to know how to pose.
When you play the video, just if you hear background noise, that's my third world country.
That's me just practicing. That's your what?
That's my third world band was screaming. When she played the video, if you hear any noises in the background, be like, nigga, we can't take it.
Hold on, I gotta bring this up real quick, man.
Pause.
Y'all got me. Y'all got me wild.
You know what? I'm already taking care of that on my side.
You ready? Are y'all ready? I hope you're ready.
Make sure the sound is
on. So she got some videos up. Check this chick out, man. Just
I feel good when I push. When I push, I feel good. When I boom, I feel good. When I push.
I wish this wasn't so glitchy. It'd be a lot more entertaining.
Well,
but that was the sickest slideshow ever, yo.
Yes. Well, here's the problem.
We need to have you at more meetings.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
You PowerPoint guru, you.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Yeah, threw that together.
What happened in the video?
Look, all I was trying to show was the girl can do some karate shit. There was a lot going on. I understand that because she's fast.
You did a good job.
Yes, I do agree with the mantra of the video because I too, when I first saw, I was thinking push.
Well, look, yo, I'm gonna ask this one more time.
Okay, one more time.
Was it something I said?
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? That's your man.
That's your man. That's enough.
Oops.
Sick of how long that thing plays.
No, you cannot. The last part is my favorite part, though.
Yeah, well,
You can't
That's what
handle
she
the truth.
All right, okay. Well, today's hold on a second, man. Today's Who's Mans is a special rap artist that somebody sent to me, and I just thought y'all would get a kick out of it.
MC Bubblicious Fish Eyes.
And I just feel like in today's climate, we need to laugh a little more. We need
already
to.
laughing.
I know. But we need to laugh more. Hold up.
Why are you telling us to hold up? We sitting here aimlessly waiting.
Oh, okay. Because I turned it on, but y'all couldn't hear it. So I thought
Now, we heard that little West Coast sounding bullshit, and then come on, let's get it cracking.
Okay. I mean, we're going to get it cracking, you know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck you.
Chopping up, oh, you got big money. Busy cause everybody know you. Like you rap star, you break it down bricks, chopping up, oh, break it down bricks, chopping up.
Breaking down bricks, nigga.
You go to the club, never wait, in line, roll Michael Vicks. Like every first time if you crap out, you got money in
Why is
the
it
if you go to jail,
It's playing.
you got money to make bed. When you smile, chandeliers in your grip. You's a cake daddy, you keep them gas so clean. They burn your pockets just like gasoline. Got cars and houses all in there last night. 26s with the Lambo doors with the flip down. While you watching they fleet, got 412s.
All right.
Yo, you know what that is?
I don't know what he was talking about, though.
Yo, you know what that is? That's his, hey, stop asking. We have Bun B at home.
Right.
Like, I listened to it.
That
and
was
I
a whole
couldn't really-
kindergarten class behind him, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like all his grandkids or something. I don't know.
That's
The-
an
the
oldie but
hub-
goodie, man. That's
The hub, it came across my timeline today, and it gave me a good laugh. It gave
What's
me a
his
really
name,
good
yo?
laugh.
Spree
I don't
well.
know. I called him Spinner Guy, but
Oh
Sprewell's
no, that's
pretty good, too.
Timu Pimp C.
Right. Pimp D.
Timu Pimps.
MT.
MT. MT
So-
Pockets. That's his name.
In the background, it said Cashville Live.
Right.
So
It's got to
apparently
be New Orleans, yo.
he was
New
talking
Orleans.
about money. He said he had something with
Cashville.
Lambo.
Because
Well,
if you listen closely, he's using juvie style. Like, use the people
yeah.
chase. You got your black on fire.
There you go. That is exactly what that is. And the question
his last name.
still remains. The question still remains, Brett.
With it's some
Whose man's is that?
All I know is that he's never invited to the barbecue again.
and
Here's the
that
thing.
Some pretty fucked up shit.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Can you
Yes, it is.
say what the fuck did I do last night?
No, bad idea.
clearly
Don't do
I
it.
watched that video.
This is what you need to really
Was
truly
that audio
understand,
of the
guys.
rap party of that video?
No, guys. Let me help you. Let me help you with the human side here, okay?
Oh,
What you need to understand. Wait a second. What you need to understand is that them kids have to remember that for the rest of their lives that they were in that video.
man, them kids was about it. And most kids don't even give a fuck what no nigga talking about when they get to
not
rapping.
when they're
They-
kids, but let's say
there's a
20 years
camera on.
later, this is still floating on the internet and you grown now and somebody's like, Mommy, is that you? You don't want to see that.
Bro, let me tell you something. I
No,
wanted
you
to
know
get
what I
with
think
this.
is worse is the fact that there's still the idea of that Freaknik movie coming out.
Right.
That's
Hold up,
what
did
you
it
got to
come out
worry
yet?
about.
I thought it came out.
I thought it
already.
came out.
No, it got
Oh,
They got
that's right.
a bunch of injunctions and shit
Yeah,
put
they
on
were
it.
just mad the second they heard it was coming out. I remember that. You're right.
Well,
You're right.
I'm gonna tell you
Well-
like this. Speaking of what we were just talking about, it was this girl, and I'm gonna just say AB, when I was in 9th grade, and I wanted to get with this girl so bad. She was a dancer. And she was like, she seen me at one of the high school dances, and I was doing the Running Man and all that shit. I was getting it. So she said, well, you know, would you like to come to one of my auditions? Because they're looking for hip hop dancers, and you could probably get in. I get to this audition, and what they're asking me to do there, like, it's similar to like if you took ballet and hip hop, you know, and made a fusion of the two. The routine that they had me doing And then there's cameras on me, like really nice lighting and everything. I didn't realize what I was doing and that this was being videotaped. And I feel like that's what happened to those kids.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You like
pat him away, plie,
and bop,
step,
now
step,
kick.
shoulders, and jazz hands, spirit fingers.
So if some footage ever comes out of Bricks doing ballet hip-hop fusion.
Deny.
Look,
Let it
if
be
Big
known.
Tigger can survive his dance videos, you can survive that.
Yeah. No, I couldn't survive.
Apparently, you know,
I mean, look, The Last Dancer is a megastar. You know
what the worst part about it was? After it was over and she decided, you know, we would get in the car to go home and she gave me, her breath was terrible. Like, stank.
That's because
like, what, you been drinking milk and eating McDonald's cheeseburgers all day?
Oh, God.
What is that?
No, I don't eat Spam, but I do drink the water out of the can.
So, guys, we're gonna hit our bad idea
Spam
here.
on her ass, bitch.
We're gonna hit our bad idea here. It's just a quick pack up because I saw, like I said, they send me stuff and I just be thinking it's funny and I want y'all to see it sometimes. I want the viewing audience to see. I want everybody to see it. All right. So apparently a big ass whale hit a little ass boat. That's pretty much it. Hold up, let's see. I think it plays back. No, speaking of whales, sorry.
Oh no. Oh, damn.
Oh!
Now, here's the real question.
No, man. That
On
looked
them
painful.
skates. Where did she really think she was gonna go though? Like it was a hill that ended at a wooden fence. Like, what was the real plan? It's been confusing me all day. That's why I needed to run it by you guys.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
Do I
wanna
look
know
like
what
a
I see
nigga to
that.
be roller skating?
Down hills towards fences and shit.
Well,
like, is that a different category?
Like her choices were horrible. It was a truck and a fence.
Yeah, it was a truck, a fence, you know,
I
a
try to
tree.
stay away from skate land, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm more of an outdoors, downhill, rugged skater, you know. I like to stop with fences.
I'm a street skater.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, I don't like to put wheels on my platforms. Fucks up my vibe.
I wanted to, you know, I don't want to talk too much about the chick hurting herself because I know Bricks don't like to watch people hurt themselves.
You got me with that when you
I slid that one in there, didn't
a
I?
video of a whale slamming into a boat, and then we just inched right into look at that.
Wow!
That whale.
I hit you with the shit because the whale clip was too short. So I
You
said,
got me with the
something else.
yams. I was a victim of the yams, you know. So
Yeah,
look at that
we
whale.
following.
It happens.
Because I
Have you
thought she
guys
was like
ever-
maybe gonna fall and tumble. I'd have been fine with that. Just like a little fall and tumble. That'd have been funny. But
Little fall and
did you hear that sound when she clipped the truck though?
Yeah, well, I tell you what, it's a good thing that
God.
Yes.
Bless a hot mess. Amen.
A hot mess.
I'm very happy to be here. Turn around, ladies, for me, please.
turn around, ladies. For
She
me,
need to pray.
please.
She need to pray for a very low copay. Because she needs to get something fixed, though.
I just hope
That's
that
not-
fence
that's
didn't
not-
look like when the coyote run through that shit.
She was
with the
acne
circle
built.
hole in it, with the face in it and shit.
Yeah,
Well,
it would have been a lot of yams in that silhouette.
She's gonna have her little cousin paint a hole in it. She gonna go right through.
Just hit
So
an
this
X up
is-
there.
let me give you guys our little quote of the day. It is a very special
Do it.
quote.
Make it happen
Shoot,
immediately.
right now.
Post haste.
Post haste.
Nowish.
It's coming from a very deep place. Very deep place. You guys gotta allow it. Yeah.
Pause, nigga.
All right. Our quote of the day: shop with confidence. That's from Burlington Coat Factory. Best I can tell you, be confident when you shop. Okay?
Mr. Hayes, Mr. Hayes.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
had
sir.
all week to prepare for you.
You nailed
You
it. I
come
gotta
up in
be
front of
honest.
the
You know,
class.
hey, I
Is
had to
this
go
your
shopping. Yeah.
I got a
Go
quote
shopping.
of the day for you.
Quote. What you got?
Don't be going over there to the zoo to be for gorillas. Final answer.
Fucking with Boo Shiesty in them.
Can't be over there beefing gorillas, man.
That nigga Pooh Shiesty.
He ain't got a chance, nigga.
No, I'm dead serious. I did get the quote off of a receipt from Burlington. And you already know I gotta go.
The quote next week is gonna be, for 20% off, please fill out the upcoming survey below.
That's what happens. That's what happens. Good words come out of everywhere. Thank you, Burlington.
Download the Mick app
for your return.
You about to lose 5,000 points. You don't act now.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yo, he gotta go.
I'm serious. I gotta go. I got food. Wait, man. I'm a big dude. I gotta maintain that.
Say
so
good night,
still
man.
watching, like, subscribe. Good night. We out of here. Purge the BS. Done.
Say it, bro.
Easy.